So it essentially comes down to the better. I've got to drive better than the computer. And there's a glitch that is intermittent that sometimes the AI, like whoever's in the first spot, won't respond to the difficulty setting and just go fucking ham. So no matter what the fuck you do, you're gonna lose the race. Well, it's not even just two, it's just me, yeah, and like, even so sometimes you have to trick it and put it on difficult, and so that'll change the AI's behavior. And yeah, if you haven't played Gran Turismo, it's hard to explain, like, it adjusts its lap times to something more realistic. And like where the problem is so like the car that's in first, and I can even get to second, and it's like I can never get better than maybe 30 seconds away from it, right? Even if I carbon copy the leader, pit when they pit, yeah, so people have been, this is like one of those races where people have been, it's been said people have had to do like multiple times just to get the AI to not be a dick. And then the car, the way this car handles is very unique to almost any other car in the game. And this is the only race you'll probably ever use this fucking car. It's one of those kind of shitty ones too. Like the only other reason you might use this car is because of a particular challenge. Because nobody in their right mind would use this fucking car for anything. Right, so, it's when you, unlike so many other vehicles, because of how light and powerful it is, if you use the throttle at the wrong time, or you don't roll into the throttle, and you just try to use that like an on and off button, you're gonna wipe the fuck out every time. It's just gonna start doing donuts. Yeah, and it's not even, it's so there's that. It's very squirrely. And then the track has with this particular challenge, you have track penalties. If you ignore the track limit, it's 1.5 seconds. You hit a barrier, it's 0.5 second. Stuff like that. So if you're not on this shit, don't hit the wall. Whether you want to or not, you'll lose time. And yeah. Well, you know what? It's fun, but it isn't. You know, video games. about this. You're very excited about it. Jailbroke it? That's what you're saying here? Yeah. I ain't gonna rush out. There you go. Well, see, and that's where I appreciate some of the other, like, EU and world models. No, that is your device. You own it. Do with it whatever the fuck you want. Place is still pulling from me. Had a collision. Oh, that was one of the other things I was trying to. So, on top of the penalties, there is collision damage. However, your collision damage, you're self-healing. It's just the car drives a little shitty for maybe 15 seconds. And I'll be honest, there's been times when, like, the collision, I'm like, oh, I've got to, let's say, damage the right hand, the right turning, and it made it want to pull to the right. Meanwhile, I'm like, oh, I've got a lot of right hand bends coming up, so actually that's fine. 5 laps to pit. Oh, and so, like, but I tried to do other things to the car where it doesn't affect the horsepower. So I did things like I super upgraded the brakes and the suspension. So in theory, it should at least be able to take the corners faster and better than everybody else. And part of me's, I'm curious if the first place car is coded to mimic mine. So if I actually go into this race with a bone stock car, right? But at least the plus side. So all I need to do now with this, so I've done a third place win and a second place win on this map, or this track for this particular challenge, and that's gotten me as good as silver. And obviously, first is gold. That's what I'm going for. But one of the I guess kind of perks is now that I'm not, I can see if the race is going to go my way by halfway now. So it's a time, it's 60 minutes, but it's about 29 laps is what you're shooting for. Right, like if I'm within 10 seconds of first place, I think I might have a chance. But if halfway through, if I'm still showing 15 seconds behind, I just don't, yeah, might as well. Or just, well, restart it / do it tomorrow. Because, yeah, these hour races, this is not, I mean, I did a couple in a row when it was the weekend. Losing my cookies. There we go. Okay, we're good. I don't know, Michael McDonald. Well, okay, actually, now that I'm in a straightaway, if you cared to watch. Fair. Trial Mountain, yeah. No, the map's good, or the track is dope. So that's the other thing. If you give this thing any throttle when the wheels are turned, or anything more than 50% throttle when the wheels are turned, you're flipping around. Yeah. So it's like you have to really baby the throttle. Right. See, so that those turns that I'm going through right there are like my saving turns, because for whatever reason the AI goes through those way slower than it should. Almost a second every lap. And that's where it's like I have to have like T1000 consistency. Ooh. Oh shit, Aaron, you might just see fucking amazingness happen. I mean, I'm not saying you gotta watch the whole 44 fucking minutes of the race. I'm not doing anything else for the next 44 fucking minutes. I mean, I might take a break, a small eye break at 30 when I'm on a straightaway. Because this is one of those games too. I don't know how my controller handles the pressure that I put it through. Because I feel like I don't know how I haven't twisted this controller in half. fast time right there. Because that's the one with the pads on the back too, right? See, like, I'm at 9 seconds behind. Last lap I was 3 seconds behind. And that's where this car is really weird. Like, if you fuck up, it I don't want to say it remembers, but it's like, it's hard to get back in the flow with this car. Yeah, and all it takes is 2 seconds in this car and you're fucked. What I'm saying? That's the first time I tried that. That worked so I put on a hydraulic handbrake, so it's not an on-off switch. And I adjusted it down to like 20% power. So for those really tight left-hand 90-degree turns, I can tap the handbrake now, and it doesn't flip me all the way around. You were about to ask a question. Oh yeah, this is a pitting. So it's actually fuck off. I can hear the little shit behind me. All right, lap 10. Yeah, actually, I'm going to be pitting on this lap. I need to be pitting this lap, lap 20, and then that should be it. The other little things, because like I didn't take that drop right, where did that drop left hand, because of that, like if I hit the brakes just right, right on the drop, I'll actually stop faster, and then I can cut to the left harder, because I'm using physics and momentum of the drop to help change where momentum's going. There's so much physics with racing, it's fucking ridiculous. A car can be faster while driving slower around a corner. Fucking 50 seconds practically. But see now, that guy's he's gonna have to pit. By the time I get going, my time behind should be less than his pit time. So like he'll pit next, but I'm only 30 seconds behind him. There's some like licenses. Oddly enough, licenses I do automatic. Yeah, but for some reason I can't seem to pull off manual in the license tracks or missions, but I can do everything with automatic. I don't know. I think it's just because of the way I'm concentrating. But regular racing, yeah, I try to do manual. Because if you do it right, like you can spin the car around a corner, downshifting. Shit, let me get your jet stream. It's gonna give me a track violation for that? Yep. That's the other thing is, so like I can, some of those turns I've started going in at a higher gear, third gear instead of fourth gear, because it's torqueier. It has a better lowdown torque and it actually doesn't spin the tires. How is that guy still not fucking pitted? Yeah. I've still only lost a second with that penalty. That would have actually been a fast lap. Heck, so I actually started using grippies on my sticks because of this game. And one game I actually ripped the stickies off, or the grippies off my analogs. I was fucking pulling on the stick so hard. The layout just never made sense to me. Ooh, gotcha, motherfucker. This is what happens to me every time. I get like the fucking yips, man. And now he's filling up. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Anyways, care so much about layout? Apparently people like that in some of their keyboards. What's the whole thing? What is with that? I'll be honest. I don't. Other than it sounds neat, and I can put whatever ASMR bullshit that is, but. This is the best I've done yet. Thanks, Aaron. The weight and feel of cotton. Okay. Ooh, that was damn near fast. Ooh, don't you fuck me up. Don't you, Dude, there was, I don't know if I was gonna have a chance to win it, because it was like 8 minutes left and I was 14 seconds behind, but I was closing. So I was kind of like, ooh, maybe. And then some dickhead I was lapping, like, hit the brakes on me and cut me off, and I slammed right into him. Mashed up the whole front end of the car. No, it was this race. Like, it was the last time it was last night. So I just said, well, nope, this isn't happening now. And the other thing too is when I hit this next time, and I do tires and fuel, I don't have to fuel all the way up. I only have to fill it to about 50%. See, I've only used a third of a tank in 5 minutes. Loving those lap times I'm seeing. Well, just my consistent lap times. Oh, and that's the other thing too with this freaking car. You can't. So with a lot of the cars on Gran Turismo, especially high-powered ones. With the way physics of steering knuckles go, you really can't turn and use the gas at the same time. Or you can't turn as effectively. So, but like with this thing, like when I'm coming into these corners, I'm not turning. I barely try to turn at all while I'm braking. Otherwise, again, it's the squirrel factor on this thing is insane. Woo. I'll be honest though, sometimes when some of these things look the nastiest, like I'll get done with a lap and I'm like, holy crap. Woo. See, like, I got squirrely like that, and I was only a second behind my quality lap, and it's still, like, a good lap time. I feel like I can break. Almost 25 seconds. Damn. It's like remembering the little things, like don't be on the brakes at the peak of the hill, so it won't spin out. So wait till you hit certain undulations, they're called. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to pull this off. Oh, you motherfucker. You tried to do that on purpose. I can't do that. Okay, there we go. I don't know, I'll be honest though, there have been some vehicles where I'll drive better in this mode. I can feel like my whole upper body tensing while I'm doing this. Just racing in general. Especially when I'm taking the turns, I'm leaning into it. Oh god! Oh! thumb thingy fell off. That's what happened right there. Okay. All right, I'll be able to recover this. And see, like you feel like I got front bumper damage, right wheel damage. Yep. Oh, sweet. I caught that in time to affect that lap. There's been times when I'll do it late enough and it'll put me like an entire lap. See, it's healed. Damn, 10? That was a gross lap. Can't do that again. I might push it to 22. No. Oh shit, okay, next lap. Or this end of this lap. Yeah, right, yeah, it's gonna be only a little over half, probably. Ooh, I might just push this lap though. If I'm getting a lap time like that. No, it's probably still using my advantage to lap early. If I can do a 159 lap on this, boy. That'll be the decision in my next lap update. If it says a second under. That's not a second though. Yeah, I took my eye off. Oh, there it is. And I'll fill up to about there. Cruising range is 4.2 laps. And then like the other thing is probably the last lap or two, if I still have a really good lead, I can turn down my fuel map. So even if they gain on me, as long as I make it mathematically impossible for them to gain on me. Holy shit, did I still come out of the pits first? Holy shit, I did. With a whole second to spare. Let's go. Just can't cock this up. Because the thing I don't get is how they're constantly how he's gaining me on straights when we should all really have the same freaking vehicle, but oh yeah. Ooh. One episode. Is Ashley gonna come out of this? That's the other thing. I mean, one episode left, man. I mean, I guess not everybody's gonna die, but ooh, damn. Damn, look at that lap time. Save recent. We'll save 3 minutes. Continue. There we go. That one got a little extra. So like that's the other thing with sometimes with taking turns, right? So if you shift up, and you pop and you let it go out, what the car will do is it'll nosedive. Think about when you're driving a manual, it'll nosedive, right? So that's transferring momentum to the front brakes into the tires and causing it to turn better without losing speed. Because that's what a lot of driving is just manipulating the center of gravity. Bitch. With damage. Like, imagine if that would have did damage to tire. See the Hayworth, it says no stopping. Oof. Well, I mean, this is the third one I've done. Third time I've tried this fucking thing. Suck it. I'm lapping 20 again. I feel like they're conspiring against me. The thing has to hit this next lap. He can't have any tires left. Unless it's trying to do a one-pit strategy. And for... That'd be the other thing. Oh, so that's how I totally won one of my races. I ran out of gas, I kid you not, before the two last turns, and I kept blocking second place AI and having him bump me in. Mm-hmm. I think if you have my YouTube, it's on there. I don't know if I've sent you. Do you ignoring track limit a second? Give me a break. Yeah, ignored the track limit so I didn't slam into somebody. Okay. Penalty 1 second. Fastest lap. Damn. And now, turn up my fuel map. I can slow down to an extent. See, and this is the other thing though. This is one of those cars that's almost impossible to drive slow. Like, literally. It works by aerodynamics. Fuck it, I'll just keep charging. I'll just keep my fuel map low so I'm not burning through fuel unnecessarily. And that's the other thing too. This is one of those cars where it is a massive difference in feel between a high power fuel map and a lean fuel map. And now that I've gone all the way lean, like I'm 7 seconds behind my usual lap time. Not 4. How? What track limit was I where? I still. last lap. There we go. See if I can make the fastest lap. Oh boy. Well, nope, this ain't gonna be the fastest lap. Oh well. Apparently did a little front left tire damage there. Thomas come. I sure as fuck don't. I'd be out of a job. Well, we say that. No, I do. So doing dumb shit like this does not pay dividends.